Yes, people, welcome to another stream. This is the preview for City versus Newcastle. Tomorrow we travel to St. James's Park, 5:30 kickoff for our last or second last Premier League game of the month, isn't it? Because we have Burnley at home on the 31st of January.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. So
Yeah.
Second last Premier League game of January. But of course, it is an absolutely massive game. Newcastle away. Last time we went there, they knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. Last time we went there in the league, we drew 3 each. They had a 3-0 lead. They blew that, and we got a point in the end. So St. James's Park has not been a particularly welcoming place for us over the last 12 months. But listen, before we get into the full preview, we're going to do a predicted 11. We're going to have a chat about the game, injuries, etc., etc. Please, there's 50 people in the building. Do me a massive favor and smash a like. Please, please, please hit a like on the stream. Run it up rapid. Run it up rapid, man. It's free to do, and subscribe if you are new. Get all your opinions into the chat. I want to see what you guys have to say on tomorrow's game. In terms of the league, this is the biggest game of the month. It's probably the biggest game we've had since pre-Saudi Arabia, Newcastle away. I mean, Goodison Park was obviously huge as well, but this is, in my opinion, bigger again. And City are coming in good form. We're in good form. We've won every game since before the Club World Cup. De Bruyne is back. There's a couple of injuries, bit of news on City Extra we're going to get into. But how are you feeling about it, bro?
I'm nervy about it because it's Newcastle, and obviously they've leveled up recently. They're like in the past year or so. So they did really well last year. They've leveled up again. I feel like this year I thought they'd kick on a little bit. Maybe Europe has hurt them. They've got a lot of injuries, a hell of a lot of injuries, and recently they're basically the opposite of us. They're coming to this with basically not very good form. I think they've won 3 in 9 or something like that. Oh, so there's some mad stat basically where they've lost quite a few games recently, Newcastle, which ain't great for them. Obviously we know that Joe Ellington is out, but which is a massive boost for us. I'm nervous still, regardless of the form, because I know that it's at St. James's Park. They'll be well up for it, and it's going to be a difficult game.
They're having a few problems at the moment at board level, Newcastle, right now, to do with FFP. There's rumors about them having to sell a couple of their biggest assets, whether that's Isaac or Bruno Guimaraes. Really quickly, chat, would you take Bruno, and you can get involved in this as well, bro, would you take Bruno Guimaraes at City as a backup to Rodri?
Not as a backup to Rodri, but I'd take Bruno at City.
What
like attacking mid?
Attacking mid, yeah.
Yeah, I'd take Bruno 100%. I'd take Bruno 100%. I really like him. I know he's got that £100 million release clause. If they need to sell, we've got a Donny that they're interested in called Calvin Phillips. Yeah, he really wants to go to Newcastle. We'll send him you. We will send him you, and you can give us Bruno.
Yeah, I agree. He's a versatile Donny as well, Bruno. He's got that Brazilian flair, doesn't he? He is Brazilian, I'm pretty sure. And, he's versatile. You know, he could play 6, he could play 8. I could see Pep having getting some joy out of Bruno Guimaraes. But yeah, the word is that they're going to have to sell. Well, here's the headline: Why Newcastle had to sacrifice Alexander Isak and Bruno Guimaraes, or sell homegrown talent to satisfy FFP, after the Magpies CEO admitted sales may be needed to reinvest in the squad. So they've hit that threshold. They've hit that threshold that we were all kind of expecting them to get to at some point. It was now because everybody else voted for FFP. We didn't vote for FFP because you all voted for FFP. Newcastle are now victims of that. They have infinite cash. They cannot sell or spend infinite cash. But look, that's neither here nor there. In terms of who they're missing tomorrow, I think it's just Joe Linton. They might be, or Callum Wilson as well. I think is potentially out.
I thought they had loads of. Oh, Nick Pope is obviously out as well, isn't he? I thought they had Bearheads out, but maybe not.
Yeah, like if you look,
obviously, well, yeah, I've got it here. So obviously they got Sandro Tonali who's injured. They got Nick Pope who's out. Joe Linton's out. Willock, I don't know who plays. Harvey Barnes obviously out. Matt Targett's out. Jacob Murphy's out. Callum Wilson's out. Callum Wilson and Manquillo is out as well. So all them players out for Newcastle. Not sure on I'm not sure whether any of the Willock does he play regularly, Willock for Newcastle chat. I'm not sure if he does. I've honestly not really looked into it too much, but clearly not good for them because they're getting injuries, like people like Joe Linton and that, and he's dying of getting injuries in that. But at the same time, they're not picking up points with the team that they currently have. Like they're struggling with the team that's going out there as well. So it's not like they're just papering over the cracks with the injuries and getting through these results. They are slipping a little bit, and in the Premier League table, they're currently sitting 9th now.
9th, that stinks.
They've won 1 of the last 6 games. Which is wild.
There's talk of Eddie Howe's job being under threat.
I seen this, and I seen him interested in someone. I can't remember who it was. I seen it come up because I seen like a rumor of them being interested in a manager, and I was like, "Yo," as if they're going to be on about moving on Eddie Howe.
Yeah,
can't remember who it is, but
it's stinking at the minute. I think Eddie they might believe Eddie Howe. Listen, I don't pay enough attention to Newcastle, nor do I talk to many Newcastle fans, but I think they may feel that Eddie Howe has taken them as far as he can, and they need
got to the level where and they need someone else to kind of boost them to that further point. But I do feel sorry for him. Oh, Girona manager, that was him. It was the Girona manager. I can't remember his name. It was him. I do feel like they're at they have got to a good level. I know obviously they've slipped off this season, but I do feel like they did get to a good level. And he has been hit with a lot of injuries. So I feel for him there because he's not got a fully fit squad. He's getting shagged a little bit. Obviously, Sandro Tonali being getting that ban obviously isn't ideal for him as well, who I thought started quite well from. So I do feel for Eddie Howe in that case, and maybe the board are going to look at that, but I think Newcastle will at some point end up moving on from him.
Well, yeah, he's kind of their, like, what would you say, Mark Hughes?
The Mark Hughes, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
He's their Mark Hughes, so it's time. Like he steadied the ship. He's kind of improved them with his vast knowledge, and now it's time for them to go and take that to find their Mancini.
Find their man. I think the Champions League has hurt them this season, obviously with the size of the squad and the injuries that they've got. I do think that having those Champions League games thrown in, and I really wanted them to go through as well, and they were very, very close to going through, but it's obviously wasn't meant to be. I do think that hurts teams when they're not really ready for that. Like they don't have the massive squad, like the City size of a squad, to go and take on like every single competition. And obviously, look at the players getting injured and that, so they're clearly playing a lot of football. But it is what it is, man. We can only play the team that's available, and it's only better for us, really.
Yeah. That is kind of your Newcastle summary anyway. Listen, chat, 80 people in the building. Please do us a massive favor. Hit the like button. Just smash the like button. It massively helps. Really, really appreciate all of your support. Let's have a look at the Manchester City side of things. So as far as I'm aware, the only 2 players totally unavailable tomorrow are John Stones and Erling Haaland. So Erling Haaland, 2 people. Someone else?
I was gonna say Akanji, but I think Akanji might have trained. Yeah.
So people had a bit of hope that Erling Haaland might be able to feature against Newcastle. It's not the case. It's not the case. He was out of action totally today. If he was to feature at all tomorrow, he probably would have had to train today. Likewise with John Stones, both of them out with no real return date. We don't actually know. I read some reports today suggesting that Erling Haaland could be out for even longer than anticipated, which is a little bit ominous. Yeah, I saw Haaland's Instagram story, buddy. He's a funny don. I'm actually reading his book right now, Erling Haaland. I've got about a chapter left. You learn a lot about the way he is as a person. He's an odd character, but entertaining.
Yeah, you can tell he's a weird guy.
He's totally tapped.
It's weird that this injury is still going on when we heard it was a bone stress, however it was. So, is it more serious than what we think? Because that's all the rumors that I've seen as well, bro. Is on Twitter is it's going to be out for a lot longer than what we're expecting, and it already feels like a lifetime since we've seen him.
Well, it is. It's about a month and a half now, isn't it?
I don't remember when he last played.
He didn't play in the Club World Cup, so you're coming up to a month there for that.
Yeah, so it feels like a long time, and it's without Haaland, we played 8-1-7, drew 1. That is pretty mad. So he's the problem then. Back to false 9, because that's basically when Alvarez does play up top. He does drop a little bit deeper as well into kind of like a false 9 role. So we are going back to our version of basics, but I don't think it's a wise idea to sell Haaland, even though that is a stat.
You know what? Actually, speaking on Haaland, but slightly off topic to tomorrow's game. Like I said, I'm reading his book right now, and I learned a lot about the transfer strategies and the way in which Raiola's estate, Alfie Haaland, and Erling Haaland operate in the way they choose their next club. I was reading it last night, and I came to this conclusion: Pep Guardiola's exit has nothing to do with whether Haaland's staying or not. Nothing.
It had everything to do with him joining.
It doesn't. It didn't. It didn't. That's the thing in this book. This book was written post Haaland's arrival. It didn't.
I think it does though. I as much as they could put it in a book, I think
the quotes from Alfie Haaland say we never choose the club based on what players are there at the time and based on what managers there at the time. It's about the feeling we get at the club. It's about
and making sure Haaland develops as a player to reach his full potential, isn't it? Like
I'm going to find the quote because I'm not explaining it properly, but I'm going to find the quote. I was relaxed. I felt relaxed when I was reading. I was like, yeah, maybe Pep Guardiola's exit, whenever that be, won't impact Haaland.
I mean, hopefully not. I hope Haaland stays for ages. But then again, at the same time, I hope Pep stays even longer.
I don't think
so. But I don't think Pep leaves anytime soon. I don't think Erling Haaland leaves anytime soon. I don't think we have any cause for concern for either player, as much as there was rumours last week about everything that was popping off. But I don't. I shouldn't be worried. I think Erling Haaland will be a Blue for a while.
And Pep.
And Pep. Yeah.
The word is, I heard from a source of my own that Klopp is going to sign an extension with Liverpool this summer. Now you can take that whatever way you want. Will Pep be like, yo, let's keep this, Wenger Ferguson type relationship going on? Let's build a dynasty here, Mr. Jurgen. I don't know. It probably has no impact whatsoever. But yeah, Klopp apparently is going to sign a contract with Liverpool this summer, from what I've heard. Anyways,
I can see that.
Yeah, back to Manchester City. So Stones, Haaland, both out. Listen, there's still more than enough quality in this squad to beat this currently, lacking confidence, out of form Newcastle team. I want to see us go there and make a statement. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Arsenal not playing well right now. Liverpool doing their thing, fair enough. But like I keep saying and I keep stressing, we've got a fantastic run of games coming up. And tomorrow I want to see proper Man City football, fight for the clean sheet, be ruthless in front of goal. I want to see Phil Foden, who undoubtedly will start, continue on this fantastic form he's been in. So yeah, I'm really expecting and hoping for a big performance tomorrow night.
Yeah, I hope if we can show like a dominant performance against Newcastle away from home and controlling the game. Obviously, I think was it Martin the other day saying in the panel show that our away form is actually a lot better this season. That's kind of what's carrying us through. So I am confident going in tomorrow. I have concerns obviously because it is at St James's Park. I think it'll be a difficult game, But if we can go there and control the match, and show our levels, then that's kind of what I want to see. Basically, I want to see that from City. I don't want on this like nervy games or this back and forward. Do you know what I mean? Like and terrible defending, all that shit. Not having any control of the game. I want this current form, the period that we're in right now. I want that to continue. And as much as you can look at Huddersfield and say, "Oh, it's only Huddersfield," I do think we played really well against them, and I do think we have been playing really well recently as well. Like the Everton game, that was a totally dominant performance there. I think if we continue just games like that, and tomorrow being another one, I'm more than happy and I'm more than confident.
Yeah. I'm just looking at Newcastle's last 11 that took to the pitch in the Premier League, and it was against Liverpool, of course, wasn't it? They lost 4-2. This is their first game since the 1st of January. They lost 4-2. And I'm looking at this saying, yeah, we should really be out to get these guys tomorrow. So they need to start put a run together. I said on the Big Six last night, I was like, I think Kevin De Bruyne coming back is our turning point in the season. And speaking on him, the word is that on City Xtra, there's no source to it. I don't know why Freddie hasn't put a source to it. Maybe it's just something he heard. Breaking: Kevin De Bruyne could start for Man City against Newcastle this weekend.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's through the press conference.
Okay.
It's through the press conference. That's why there's just no quote on it. Yeah, Pep De Bruyne could start because he's ready to start. It's weird because after the post-match press conference with Pep Guardiola after Huddersfield, he came out and said De Bruyne isn't ready to play 90 minutes. And then today, what did he say? Did he? I don't know if he specifically said he's ready to start, but I'm pretty sure he did say he's ready to play a full game. Let me find it. It's on the. It's definitely on the press conference today when he was talking about it. So there you go. So that's the injury news. I'm sure it was. I want him coming on, not starting. I feel like I don't know. I kind of want him to start and play 60 minutes.
Yeah, I'd like him to start the game. I think if he's able to start him and let him play an hour.
Oh, I seen something today, but anyway, it's not there anymore. But yeah, I can't even find the breaking quote either.
Like when you think about it, Josh, he's been playing. He's been training for a month or over a month now with the first team. And then
I found it, but he says Pep said he's ready to start. So that obviously not a full 90 minutes. So he could start for City basically tomorrow. He's ready to start matches. He's just
Then start him.
Not a full 90 minutes. I agree. Start with the best team that you've got. If Kevin De Bruyne is ready to start, he starts.
Yeah, he has to. If he's ready to. Yeah, when Pep says it. So yeah, start.
Because Dash there, I get the other side of the coin. Dash says I'd rather KDB come off the bench as a game changer for the game, but I'd rather not need a game changer.
Yeah.
To go and win the game. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather start him and then take him off after like 30 minutes.
You've got game changers with running back in the squad anyway. You've got Doku or Grealish or Bernardo, whoever. I mean, if De Bruyne comes in, who gets dropped?
So I guess should we go for an 11 then? Should we go for 11 now?
Let's get into 11.
This is where this is Hugh's supreme graphics.
Yeah.
He's got the supreme lineup builder, which is actually really sick. We know that Edison's going to be in net, which is standard. No KDB, says Josh. Right back is going to be Kyle Walker.
Yeah, did you see the news of Kyle Walker? Is him and his missus split up?
Yeah, she posted something, didn't she? Then he's subsequently posted that they've split. So God knows what he's been up to and what he's been getting out in bars.
It just makes me wonder, has that got any correlation to his poor performances this season?
Potentially.
His personal life stressing him out a bit, maybe.
We know when John Stones he was going through a bad time with his missus, that had like impact on his performances as well.
You can't say Walker's been a bad boy because we don't know what he's done this time. Like, we know what he did last season, but we don't know why they split this time. They could have split for any reason this time. Like now, this.
Yeah, I don't know if there is any like news on what he actually did.
There's no reason, so you can't really accuse him of doing anything. She might have just said, I wanna split up. You know what I mean?
Right. So Kyle Walker's gonna be right back anyway, as much as he's been a potential naughty boy. Centre back wise, I think we're kind of
has to be.
we're stuck with the back four, but it's whether you play Ake as a centre back or you play what's it called, Vardiol as a centre back. I like the idea of playing Vardiol and Diaz together. The thing is now is we don't have anyone inverting. Yes. Unless he forces and if Pep is going to make someone invert, I think Vardiol will play centre back next to Ruben Diaz and he'll invert. If he's not going to run that, I think we'll just see what we've been seeing more of, which is Vardiol left back and Ake centre back.
Yeah.
What would you like to see, bro? Would you like to see Vardiol more centre back or Vardiol left back?
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to choose. I mean, they'll probably have Newcastle will probably have Anthony Gordon playing right wing tomorrow, won't they?
Yeah, Gordon. Does he play left wing or right wing? Is Gordon left wing, Alba on right wing, innit?
Gordon's listed as right wing in the Newcastle in the Liverpool game, but maybe he plays left wing.
He might have played right wing for that game. I'm just trying to think of what it is. Akanji might actually start. Obviously, if he's been in training, it might not be as bad as we thought. It's just, I think the thought of that he's been injured to throw him straight back in doesn't really work. But then obviously it's very vital to our system that we have someone like an Akanji or a Stones.
Do you reckon there's any way Vard? Yeah, you could play Ake at centre half and Vardiol left back, and Vardiol just inverts off the left back.
Yeah, you could do that. I'd run with that. I think that's the most likely.
That's what I think is going to happen. Personally,
I think so.
Because Ake is not going to move into the middle, is he?
No, he won't push forward.
No.
X-Man. Yeah, apparently Akanji has been in training today.
Rodri.
So Rodri is the CDM, as we know. Josh said he'd rather Lewis start as an inverted right back. I don't think this is it. I don't think Rico Lewis will start this game.
No, he won't. Because it'll have to be Walker.
This is the same defense against Arsenal, was it? Well, here we go. So your midfielders then. This one becomes really difficult now. Forward and midfield.
Yeah, I think so. I can take it out if you don't think so, but I think it has to be.
No, I agree with you. Forward and midfield because how good he's been. I completely agree with you. Forward and midfield shout.
I want to see Foden smash it tomorrow, bro.
My brain right now though is the other. If Phil Foden's playing midfield, I don't know what it is yet. I don't know if anyone else is with this. When you have someone like Foden who's going to be attacking, my brain says you have to have the other side of it, like a Kovacic, or even Bernardo does fit because Bernardo helps out.
The Newcastle midfield is more than likely going to be Bruno, Sean Longstaff, and Lewis Miley. We should be able to run around.
We should be all over that.
Yeah, all over that, bro. I start Kev, man. I start Kev. That's Kev where my vote goes.
Foden is ham.
That's where my vote goes.
Kevin Foden is so ham, but it's so like in my head. That's what I want to see. I want Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden in that midfield. Show us that we can do that together.
Bro, it's statement season. Unleash them. Unleash the beast.
Throw him in, bro.
Yeah.
Throw him in, bro. Throw him in. Throw him in there.
Here we go, chat.
There he is.
He's on fire.
Right.
Let's all calm down for a sec. We got a bit out of hand there for a minute. Let's all relax.
I'm trying to think now. Front three. Obviously, we know that Grealish is apparently the hoping he would be back in training today. Yeah, he has been ill. So maybe Grealish doesn't start. So Doku left. Yeah, Doku left.
Yeah.
Alvarez has to be up top.
Yeah.
and Bernardo right.
Yeah, I got Bernardo personally.
Oh, what about Oscar Bob though? That's a bit too much, isn't it? But I love it.
Is Oscar Bob too much?
I'd love an Oscar Bob, but
Yeah, Bernardo will get back and help with the defensive side of things, won't he?
yeah, Bernardo will help out a lot. Chat WRL. WRL for the team. I think that
lineup turns me on. Not gonna lie, love that buddy, man.
that lineup, bro. Oh, that's a season defining line, bro. That line, that
Oh shit! I put in the wrong Alvarez.
you put Edson Alvarez, the West Ham done in it.
Where's Julian? There you are. Sorry, Julian, mate. Sorry, Julian. Bro, I'm ill, man. I'm so ill. I don't know what's going on.
Noisy Neighbour says that's a FIFA team. Yeah, that is a FIFA team. That is sick. Who invited blood? That is funny. That is funny. I rate that team, bro. I rate that.
I don't think any team in the world stops that team.
The only concern that I have is obviously with John Stones. I'd love to have John Stones back, but that we don't have that option.
Yeah.
With the players that we've got, that lineup is sick.
The only change I'd make to make it like an unstoppable team is literally just this.
Well, just is that. Leave him as that plus sign, bro.
Let's do that. John Stones right back would be sick.
I think we need John Stones. Kyle Walker tomorrow, to be honest.
Up against
the pace in it, the pace of Gordon.
Anthony Gordon, lad.
Piplup says the lineup is cool. Only 7 out of 10 because no Scott Carson.
We can change
yeah,
that.
Lengen said we can change that. Lengen sweet. Yeah, you'll definitely see Bernardo dropping deep and supporting the midfield 100%. You'll see that all the time. There'll be a lot of fluidity in there.
There you go.
I rate that team, bro. I rate that team. That is a next level team, that.
It's super attacking. I'm really excited to see the link up between De Bruyne, Alvarez, and Doku. I'm really excited to see the link up, hopefully, between, if this is the right team, probably won't be, between Foden and De Bruyne in general. I'm looking forward to seeing the dynamic they develop and what spaces they pick up when the other's on the ball and how they create overloads and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I mean, there's fucking goals in this team, man. There's goals from the entire six there, the front six I have in the builder. It's a powerful team, man. It's a powerful team.
It'd be good to see the De Bruyne and Doku connection again. Obviously, we had a glimpse of it against Huddersfield, but to see that again,
I think when you see Haaland back and you have a Doku, Haaland, and De Bruyne, all three of them on the pitch, it's going to be absolute chaos. Because Haaland, when he's been at City, he's never really had a proper opportunity to play football in behind. You know what I'm saying? Where like this ball. Remember his goal against West Ham, his first goal from open play for Man City against West Ham, where De Bruyne threaded the ball through.
My brain doesn't remember that, bro.
Yeah, you know the one I'm on about, man. Don't mind.
You're asking a lot for me, bro.
Where De Bruyne played the ball right through a high line of West Ham. Haaland ran onto it and he slotted it past Areola.
Oh, anyway. No, I know what you're about. I know exactly what you're about.
When you have Doku and Haaland, both of them are absolute pace merchants. Like, they're both rapid. The options off, yellow kid, exactly, Elder. You can play one of them through, the other run beside has a tap in. Like, no one's going to dream of playing a high line against us because you get absolutely stung by one or both of them. It's just another chink to our armor. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited to watch that as well. I'm excited to see Haaland back, man. I miss Haaland.
I miss Haaland, and I'm really excited to be back, especially with Kev there. Kev there being behind him, bro, just must give Haaland a lot more confidence when making his runs. The amount of times that we've seen Haaland this season make runs in behind and no one's finding him because we didn't have a Kevin De Bruyne to make them passes. Whereas now that he's back, Haaland and Kev should have their sick link up, man, and hopefully send Kev to the top of the assist charts. Yes, Kid Nacho, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Cody's Cat says, will Haaland be back for Newcastle and starting? No, he's not back at all for Newcastle, so won't be in the squad. Which is unfortunate. And a shame, to be honest, because like we're saying now, it feels like ages. It's been Villa was Haaland's last game, the 1-0 loss against Villa. So terrible times, man. But it's not really that terrible, given it. I feel very fortunate with this team, with how well we're doing without key players. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne is a massively key player. Erling Haaland is a massively key player. John Stones is a key player. Do you know what I mean? To have these players getting injured and out, and us still picking up points, looking good. I feel like that shows that we do have not big squad depth, but we do have good players.
Yeah, I agree. And it means players have stood up, doesn't it? It means players have...
Yeah, players are stepping up. Like you said, like we've said loads of times, Alvarez stepped up at the beginning of the season. Phil Foden now is stepping up, but now Phil Foden is stepping up on one side. I want Kevin De Bruyne in there as well as that leveled up Phil Foden.
Yeah, 100%. Hugh, can you research what is bone stress? Never heard it before. Haaland's bone has anxiety. Yeah, Haaland's bone is just mad stress, man.
Bro, yeah, I know a place.
Which bone? I don't know. Too ill for this, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got it. Is it a stress fracture? Stress fracture, the tiny cracks in the bone. They're caused by repetitive force.
Struggling to sleep at night, like it just can't handle it.
But yeah, can't sleep or anything, bro. I don't have a terrible time.
Yeah, man.
Right then. Serious score predictions, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I said on the big six, and I'm gonna stand by it. I think 2-0 City. I think there's a clean sheet coming. I think the defense is playing with a lot more confidence. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-0 City.
I think 3-1.
Already got a couple of ones. Raheem says 2. Josh says 3-1. Finn Brooks says 3-0.
Asgar with a 3-0 as well.
2-0. Yeah, everyone's going with a City win. You say 3-1, I say 2-0. I feel very good about the game. I think the first goal is key. I think the very first goal is key in the game. If Newcastle get the first goal, the St. James's Park crowd they'll get up for it.
Oh yeah, it'd be hostile as anything.
I think it's going to be hostile regardless.
Yeah, I agree.
We get the first goal, it'll quiet them down. Big up Ercans for the 1 year, 12 months.
Big up for
that. He says 4-3 win. We'll be 4-0 up after about 82 minutes. 4-0 up after 82 minutes when Rodri gets subbed off and we concede 3 instantly. So you're basically saying Calvin Phillips comes on for the last 8 minutes and we concede 3. I know where you're coming from. I know where you're getting.
Yeah, I feel that. But we still win the game though, innit? So I'm happy for it.
I'll take that. Well, no, I'd be kind of disappointed to concede 3. That'd be a bit shit. But appreciate that. 12 months, man. Congratulations on hitting the 1 year mark.
Yeah, fact, man. Big up Perkins. Also, people, do us a favor, go check out Boohoo, man. It is the January now, isn't it? So Christmas is over. You don't have to worry about getting any Christmas presents. You're not buying your Boohoo clothes for someone else now. You can get the clothes for yourself with all that Christmas money that you get. You know what I mean? That Christmas cash. Use our code CityXtra, you can get extra 10% off. And they ship worldwide. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can go get yourself some Boohoo Man drip. And there is a fresh coat on there, by the way, I must add. There's a fresh coat. It's really good. You might have seen me wear it a few times, actually. Really, really good. So if you find yourself...
Has anyone taken you up on your offer of a free City shirt?
Someone messaged me asking me, saying, where's the coat? They can't find it. So...
Go find it for them then, bro. Start your army.
Yeah, bro, I need to say, start the army, just bare heads wearing that coat.
I'd run, man. I'd run if I saw a bear man wearing that coat.
Yeah.
Well, guys, these are drillers.
Next time you go City game, bro, you're gonna see bare heads wearing that coat. And you'll see that coat, you'll be like, no way. You're like, no way.
No.
Yeah. Drop the coat link. Yeah, I can give you the coat link right now. Where's my coat? Hang on. Before we go, right, we're gonna go in a second, but let me give the people the service that they need, bro. Which is coats.
But he said woman repellent.
Yo, you can't do me like that. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, it's not just me that wears this coat, right? Look, at. Hang on. How do I share a screen? Share screen. Bro, I don't know how to share a screen. Basically, it's
Send me a
sold
link.
out.
Put the
It's
link in the
sold
chat,
out, bro.
Put the link in the chat.
Hang on. A full screen, bro. No, I'm a bot, man. Look at that. It is sold out.
Did we ever talk?
It's
about
not just me with 0 drip.
Shit, how do I copy that message?
You have to like fully highlight it. Yeah, do you want me to set it in the it's in the private chat of the.
Oh yeah. Okay. Send it me on WhatsApp, man. This StreamYard.
Right.
I want to get this on
right.
screen. I want people to see it. I'm trying
There
to
you go,
back
it's on
you, here,
WhatsApp.
bro. I'm trying to back my boy, innit?
Yeah, man's trying to back it, innit?
Yeah, well.
How do we know that link isn't a wallet drainer? We gotta get our money somehow.
Right. Share screen. Yeah, there we go. Now, do you see that?
Oh, so it is in one size. You got to be an extra small Donny to get it.
If you are an extra small out there, get this code and look, it's 50% off, and you can get 10% off with code City Extra.
An additional 10% off from us.
So you could get 60% off £35. Oh, sorry, 60% off £70.
Someone paid 70 quid for that coat. But you don't have to. You get a 60% off.
Oh, look at that.
Bro, ultimate drip.
Bro, if that's not going to get you, gal, I don't know what is. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Selling you.
Anyways, boohoo don't pay us enough.
Yeah, to be doing this. Right, chat. Big up, man. I appreciate everyone who's been in the stream, innit? I've gone with a 3-1. He went with a 2-0. Go check out Boohoo, man. He's called City Extra. Go get an extra 10% off.
What's
Cheap
the plan
clothes,
for tomorrow, bro? Tell them what to watch along in there.
Oh yeah, so watch along with Mr. Stephen Grimes, Buff Steve, as you know him. So watch along will be at 4:30. So we'll be live from then, and then I never know if there's time in the day. We could do some streams in the day, maybe a pre-match thing.
I don't think there'll be a vlog, people. I think I might have to miss Newcastle tomorrow because I'm so unbelievably ill. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. So
Right.
yeah,
Guy's dying, innit? Guy needs to go sleep.
I need to sleep, man. I'm dead. I appreciate you, Lizzie, and I appreciate you, buddy, looking after me, man. I feel bad. But you can make me feel better by hitting the like button.
Fact.
I'm buying that coat extra small.
Buying the
Jordan
coat.
sent you a brand new Manchester City shirt worn by him
Worn by me specifically.
in bed.
I slept in it. Right.
Anyway, you wrap her up, man, please. My head's killing me.
Yeah, man. Right, he's in the bin. So, big up to everyone. If you are watching this back on replay, let us know your thoughts in the comments below about Newcastle, your score prediction. What do you think of our prediction 11 that we did? Join us tomorrow for the watch along, and we will see you in the next one. We'll see you in a bit. Bow, 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 bow.
Bow, 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 bow.